The sun is coming up, are you ready to go? We can take a ride, we can take it slow. Your will is my law, I'ma let you be the boss, cause I'll go where you go. I'll take you to a place we can see it all. Step off the edge, I can break your fall. Your will is my law, I'ma let you be the boss, cause I'll go where you go. When you fall down, I'll get you back up again. The things you try are things that you won't regret. We are kings of the world, and tonight is our playground. We are kings of the world.
We've got a packed house. There's so many of you here today to see all the incredible cosplayers that we have, and we have so many of them. And the builds are bonkers, guys. I was backstage, and like the level of talent is actually scary. Like I'm afraid, I'm anxious. Like it's too much. It's absolutely insane. But before we get on to our competitors, we have 3 wonderful judges joining us today for the Crown Championships of Cosplay. So I'd like to start out by welcoming in our international guest. It's Anilik from Scotland. Yay, exciting, welcome onto the judges table. So I've been following Anilik for ages, and I'm sure many of you in the crowd as well. I would consider Anilik honestly the queen of lockdown cosplay. Like I feel like you did so much during that COVID lockdown period. The Mona build from Genshin Impact was literally everywhere. It's so wonderful to have you in Australia. How are you enjoying your time here?
It feels so weird to actually be in Australia. Like I keep going on like my maps on my phone and being like, okay, I'm actually like the other side of the world now. So it's like really surreal.
It's so exciting. Is there anything in particular you are looking for when judging the builds that we have today?
I'm sure you'll see, but we have already a very like intense lineup. Like the standard is really, really high. In terms of what we're looking for, I guess like I really like to see a strong silhouette with costumes, a good range of techniques, and like perhaps all those techniques on like the same level. I think it's very important.
Yeah, amazing. Everyone, give it up one more time for Anilik. Wonderful. So, very special. If anyone was here last year, we have the winner, and also the winner globally. We have Henchwench. Our current reigning champion, not only for Australia domestically, but internationally. Henchwench, before we get into things, I just wanted to say that I was talking to my parents earlier today, and I was talking about you. And I was like, oh, do you remember from last year? And my dad was like, yes, I saw Henchwench 1 on the news. So, wow, people know about you from the news. But welcome back. How does it feel here judging after winning last year?
It's a lot less stressful, frankly. Honestly, it's been nice. I've eaten some lunch.
Why? It's amazing to have you here. What was it like going overseas, not only representing Australia and all of us in our fantastic cosplay community, but taking the crown in front of so many people and making Australia proud?
I mean, it was a blue field, like, uke state, frankly. So I've only got little flashes of, like, making friends. And, yeah, so it's like, my face will glaze over and I'll think about repairing my costume every color.
Truly a cosplayer. Inside and out. Okay, and our final guest judge is someone who is extremely well known in the Melbourne and Australian cosplay scene, the diva herself, Kayla Jean Cosplay. Look at that tail, how stinking cute. Squirrel down, squirrel down. Okay, so squirrel is safe, squirrel run and squirrel food. It's amazing to have Kayla here. Kayla and I have been judging and like hosting on multiple comps together, so it feels like we're doing a mini tour of Australian cosplay competitions at the moment. Kayla, it's amazing to have you here. How do you feel being behind the judge's tail? Sorry. I saw the tail and I was like, yeah, tail, that's the right word. It's like T in it, it's basically table. How do you feel, Kayla, being a judge here for Pax Aus Crown Championships?
Oh, honestly, I would listen to what we have backstage. Very excited to show everything that happens back there, but
Taylor, you have done so many cosplay competitions as an entrant yourself. Do you have a little bit of words of advice? There is so much going on here. I want to ask you about all of this hand sewing that you did. There's so many amazing pieces that you've done here. How long did the hand sewing take on this build?
I think I watched like 7 entire series on Netflix, so however long that is.
I feel like every time I host, we talk not in hours but in series watched every single time because cosplays take such an amazing amount of time. Did you get hand cramps? Are you okay? Are your hands good? Are we recovered?
I have calluses, which I'm pretty sure are not permanent.
Ooh, love that. There's so many amazing details here in this build and you've done so much work here. The shoes. Now, I don't know if you guys can see here and I don't know if we even can get a close-up of the shoes. Could you? Yeah. Do you guys see? We've got a little gap in between, so we have kind of tabbies style shoes at the moment. Tell us about the process for this and are you wearing special little socks under your special little shoes?
I am wearing toe socks.
Are they comfortable?
They are not comfortable.
What's it like wearing these shoes? And tell me about kind of the process of choosing these shoes and just tell us all about the shoes.
So I actually found them online. Before I even wanted to do this cosplay, I saw them online and I laughed at them and I was like, oh, wait, cheap cosplay. And then the whole kind of thing just happened around the shoes.
I absolutely build from the shoes up, truly from the bottom up for this cosplay. Ava Cosplay, thank you so much. Give some poses, some last minute poses. Off to a fabulous start here. Next up, we have H. Slayer Cos as Hunter from Monster Hunter. Crazy. First of all, definitely taller than me. Secondly, this is absolutely amazing. There's so many incredible props going on. Can you tell me about the LEDs in this little orb down here? What was the process like for creating this?
Yeah, so I 3D modeled that lantern. I had to put the electronic terminals to make everything work. There's a LED strip with battery pack that way. Yeah.
Absolutely love it. And can we talk about this crossbow situation on your wrist here? There's a lot of mechanics going on in here. How is it working? I'm holding the sword now, guys. How does this work? Tell us all about kind of the mechanisms that's in that.
Essentially, I just wanted something that, like, if I pulled it back, something would happen. So so I can make tools.
I'm scared.
Yeah.
That is so amazing. And this sword, do you know in centimeters how tall this is? Oh my god. Okay, so I thought I was just maybe a bit short, but I feel like this is totally everyone. This is absolutely fantastic. Could we get some nice poses? Do you want your sword back, by the way? Okay. Alright, everyone give it up for H-Slayer Pod. Amazing, thank you so much. Next up, we have Redarian with. What are we giggling about? Okay, I don't know, that's fine. Next up, we have Redarian with their Nemesis Retribution Incarnate from Hades 2. Amazing. Redarian, this cosplay is gorgeous. I love all the cell shading on this build here. I imagine it took you an absolutely bonkers amount of time to do stencil for it. Were you just super intricate? Tell us about the cell shading here.
Good question, Laurel. So, with the cell shading, it was, I would say, about 300 hours of painting and redrafting and self-patterning, color mixing. I love painting normally, but this was truly a labor of love, and I had a lot of fun doing it to try and perfectly match the game style.
It's absolutely incredible. It's not even these paintings so I can jump right out of the game. Tell us about this wig here. What is it made from? How did we get these shapes? How are we sticking without any hairspray? Walk us through it.
Okay, so for this wig, I really wanted to commit to the cell shaded effect. So this is an entirely a felt wig. It has a hard structure, so it's actually one of the most comfortable wigs I've ever worn. It's made with like felt and a mixture of different blues, which basically means that I can essentially straighten and curl it like a regular wig to give it that sort of dramatic, sort of death-defying wig effect.
Yeah, absolutely incredible. Give us some final phrases. Everyone, that is Redarian with their Nemesis.
Bolts, handmade bolts, out of like metal wire and carbon fiber, and I think you know, it's more gold line and cover everything with the whole system.
Amazing, and it's really staying up there. Structural integrity is love it, isn't it? We were talking backstage about wigs, and I understand that you are a hairstylist. So talk to me about this wig. Do you think, as a hairstylist, that helps you with cosplay wigs?
So helps me whenever it's about teasing, whenever it's about cutting, whenever it's about coloring, as I am a color specialist. I have created actually a newsletter technique that I use as a salon with my clients. So it helps. It doesn't help with those wigs that we know, like gravity.
Gravity defying?
Gravity defying.
Yeah, amazing. Thank you so much, Edder Cosplay. Everyone, give it up one more time. Wonderful. Love when your day job helps you with your cosplays. That's really a 2-for-1 that we absolutely love. Next up, we have Mortis Fever, who is Trench Pilgrim from Trench Crusade. The helmet comes off, everyone. The helmet comes off. Hello, Mortis Fever. You look absolutely fantastic. There's so much going on with this build, but firstly, I just want to talk. There's a lot of weathering in this build. Can you talk to us about that? How many Netflix series did you watch? Is there a piece of the weathering that you found really difficult? Was it all smooth sailing? Yap to us about it.
Oh my god, it was just so many layers. Just like, you think there's enough layers, there's not. You just keep going, and you just keep going, and there's a stage where it looks awful, and you're like, I'm gonna throw it in the bin. Don't do that. Just keep going, and just keep going and adding, and you're like, mwah, it looks gorgeous.
Okay, that's the energy that I really needed on stage. But the great advice to any cosplayers out there, if it looks good, just keep going. Seriously, because it's the same thing with cosplay makeup. I feel like halfway through my cosplay makeup, I'm like, and then you finish it and you're like, actually, never mind. It's fine. So love that here with the weathering. And you've got some amazing fabric choices and a lot going on here, particularly the fabric of the cape and this whole body piece you've got going on. So walk us through the fabric selection process.
So I went for the gambeson, which is my clothing. I went for a calico, which I dyed the nice yucky colour it is. And then there's a lot of too much lines and gathering and sewing, and I stuffed it like a plushie. So I'm very soft and cuddly. And then, yeah, I did a bit more airbrushing. We went with meshing for the cape and all that because it's cheap. It's like $9 a meter at Bunnings, guys. So you can't go wrong with that. So you just go with unusual fabrics and
Absolutely, well, you look absolutely incredible. Everyone give it up one more time for Mortis Speaker. Okay, up next we have Mother Dura, who is the sister of I love the theatrics of it. No, I love that. This build is amazing. I know Kaylin has done this similar build. This is absolutely incredible. There's so much to talk about here. You're able to chat to me about your mobility because there's another arm here, how you get to the ground, how you're able to actually use the stage step.
So when I started this build, I wanted mobility from it. Like the armor and footy cape really doesn't work in real life. So I took a lot of inspiration from medieval armor and blue armor so I could actually get arming points and mobility out of this. I can pop a squat. It's great.
No, I absolutely love it. Thanks for the live demonstration. That was really fantastic here as well. I mean, there's just so much to talk about here. I love all of like the colors are so crisp on this board, so much going on. Thank you. Hang on, wait a minute. Do we have a Warhammer Labubu? Okay. This is like, obviously, you know, this whole build is so absolutely amazing. It feels silly to talk about the silly things, but we have to. We have to. Okay, what inspired the first time anyone has said this sentence, by the way? The Warhammer Labubu.
With the popularity of it, I knew I wasn't going to get a real one, and when I found really cheap knockoffs, I'm like, I'm going to get one, but I'm going to modify the hell out of it because I've been seeing so many mods. I'm like, I'm going to make one. And that's just my cosplay. This is going to be great, and people are going to talk about it, and they're going to love it, and I'm going to love it because we're bonding over this, and we're going to make more friends.
That's absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, and you know, skedaddle along with your little Labubu water. How do we like emotionally recover from the Warhammer Labubu? I like don't know how we go on with our lives now. But up next we have Skaggle with his Dragon Slayer Ornstein from Dark Souls. happened then? Can you guys hear that?
Hello.
Okay, wonderful. Skaggle, this is amazing. Okay, you've got chainmail. Brother, we've got to talk about it. Chainmail is so incredibly tedious. Can you tell me about that process? How long did it take you? Did you hate it? Did you love it? Give us the lowdown on chainmail.
At first I hated it, but once I got into the routine, I just built it into strips of about 200, 300 rings, and then blended them together. Made like a half skirt out of it.
Yeah, amazing. Yeah, I feel like with cosplay, when something's tedious, once you like get into the groove, that's when you like, your brain turns off and you kind of power through it. Now this weapon here is amazing, and the structure of it is amazing. Actually, the structure of this whole build is really incredible, and how you've been able to create these shapes to make sure that they stay upright. This is maybe a loaded question, but can you just talk us through the structure of your build and how everything is sitting so perfectly?
It's very rigid. The helmet is 3D printed, so it doesn't flex at all. The tassets are a bit limiting, but everything underneath that is quite robust.
Yeah, amazing. It looks absolutely fantastic. Everyone, one more time for Skaggle! Okay, safely off stage, safely off stage. Okay, safely off stage, wonderful. Next up, we have Georgia Costumes as the Rococo Bunny from Sakizo Illustration. Georgia, this is crazy, girl. This is like so grand. It's absolutely insane. We're talking a bit backstage about all of the detail work you've done on this cosplay. Could you walk us through the flowers and all the details? Because I've heard the flowers are hand done. Tell us all about this detail work.
I'm so sorry, I've got bronchitis, so I sound like a sickly Victorian child with the consumption. So the light's getting bright at the top. Sorry. What was the question? So all the flowers on my skirt, the pansies and the pink flowers are made from silk using French silk flower making methods. So they're all made by hand. I think I've made 136 flowers, give or take one or two.
Well, I believe you because you knew the exact number, 136. You weren't like, oh, maybe 50 or 100. 136. That's absolutely amazing. And we're also talking backstage about the embroidery specifically on your parasol here. Talk to us about that. What's embroidery like? How did you do it? Was it time consuming? I know. Look at this.
I've learned a lot of different techniques doing this, and I've never done embroidery before, so I taught myself how to digitize embroidery for the on the machine for the parasol. It is a very steep learning curve, and I don't want to do it ever again. Thank you.
Okay, absolutely love that. Thanks for the advice for everyone. I almost did embroidery from one of my cosplays the other day, and now I'm glad Alice Liddell from Alice Madness. So this cosplay, there's a lot of flesh pieces here. The texture on this is absolutely crazy. How did you get this really gross, realistic meat texture?
It's a lot of layers and a lot of different colouring. It's about maybe 3 different techniques of layering the latex that I use. All the shaping is done by like hand sewing and hand stuffing like all the little like tentacles that you see. And then on top of it is like a paper mache latex method to help create like the wrinkles and the texture. And then I made latex sheets like by themselves and then peeled them off and stuck them on one by one, which had more texture on it. And then I was like, well, that's not quite enough. So then I went and added in another layer of like latex painting, which is painting with the painting with the latex as well. I kind of went all over that and did a little more smooshing, and I added some like wool it's okay, more like more wool strands and things, the extra like little textury bits. So basically every material. Now, I don't want to alarm anyone, but we're up to it's not like Cosplay Comp, and we've actually got a lot more. However, this is Ava DeVore with her Carlac from Baldur's Gate 3. There's so much to talk about. I want to yap about the tail first because this shape is really crazy and it looks absolutely fabulous. What was the process like making this tail? You've got quite a bit of movement there, so what's the construction?
So the tail is made from a foam dowel, which is a tube of foam, which I cut open and then put a heavy gauge wire inside to get that shape and that bounce. All the details are also cut out of EVA foam, and then it was padded with wadding and a bit more foam for those ridges at the top. A nice little fabric cover, and then painted with liquid latex to look like flesh.
We've got 2 flesh builds, people, 2 flesh builds on the stage today. Ava, I also wanted to talk about your, oh my god, there's actually so many things I want to talk about, but I'll keep it short. Let's talk about the bodysuit and the paint and how you've been able to achieve not only your fabulous makeup, because we don't actually get to talk about makeup in cosplay competitions a lot. So let's talk about that. How'd you get the finish? And then you've got the suit here. So what is it like kind of matching those and making sure, you know, completely different like situations with face and body for your redness?
So I knew that I would need a suit because this outfit is just straps, so body paint wasn't going to work. But I got really, really intense about colour matching Carlac. So I took screenshots from the game and pulled the colours out, and I was able to custom dye the bodysuit to be the right shade, and then a lot of airbrushing to bring them together, and then very meticulously matching the makeup shades as well, and contouring and texturing to try and get a realistic look in the colourful body paint. But she's actually kind of more of an orange salmon colour.
I love salmon. Not what this is about. Love salmon. No, it looks absolutely fantastic. This is so incredible. Once again, Ava DeVore. Alrighty. Now, it's time for everyone's favourite part of the cosplay competition, the deliberations. And during this deliberations, instead of yapping like I did last year, we're going to do a little cosplay parade. So if you're not familiar with cosplay parades, it's not a competition. We just get up on stage, everyone's going to do a pose, and we're all going to cheer so loud that there's going to be another fire alarm.
Pretty baby, pretty baby.
That's the vibe, guys. I don't really mind, but we can stand. I mean, let's stand. Okay. So, could we get our, actually, sorry, before our wonderful cosplayers coming out judging, how was the process for you guys? Was it extremely difficult? What's the vibes? How was it?
Oh, we're all no longer friends.
And Alec, I'll give you the microphone.
So yeah, as you said, the level here is very, very high this year, and it's really, really amazing. Got everyone now? Okay. It's really, really amazing to see such high level of work all in one place. So yeah, as I said, everyone is a winner, but I'm now going to announce the runner-up prize. So when this costume walked into the pre-judging room, we're all just blown away at how sort of realistic and authentic it felt, even from the underlayers up to like all the outer weathering. It's just ties together so nicely, and up close and from far away it's really spectacular. And that goes to Mortis Fever as Trench Children.
The hardest decision that we've ever had to make, like in the history of this competition, probably. I want to talk about intentionality in cosplay and the rationale behind the choices that you make. It's a theme in everything that we do, whether it is sewing, whether it is high-level armor work, whether it is leather work, whether it is makeup and wig work. The choices that we make that bring the character from our design into real life, and the way that we rationalize those are one of the most key, most important things of cosplay construction. And our first place winner this year has executed that incredibly. And I would like to bring out Georgia Costumes
very emotional. Every single time I do this competition, I have to try so hard not to cry because we're all crying. Georgia, how do you feel? You've been making such incredible costumes for such a long amount of time. How are you feeling right now?
Oh my god.
First bronchitis and now the tears. But like, does this make you feel like, oh my god, everything I sacrificed and built on, even the bronchitis, was it worth it? Yes. Everyone, give it up one more time. Forward for a group photo, please. All of our cosplayers and our judges as well. Do we want to come in? Let's do. Okay, all of the judges are crying, and me too also. I'm sure everyone in the crowd is too as well. Everyone,